Well, hello everybody. It's a nice day today, so we thought we'd come out in the kitchen and take a look outside and see the beautiful weather. See, we just got a phone call from Judy's mom, Rose, and she has broken a tooth, or maybe it pulled out when she was chewing on some candy. And I think that's probably what it was, probably a cap, but I don't know. So Judy's setting up an appointment for the doctor, so I'll be probably to the dentist, and they're gonna call back, and then we'll probably, as soon as we can get her in, we'll get her in. So I hope it doesn't impact today's outings. We miss our little friend TJ, because normally he's with me in this chat time, and he has a few things that he would like to see, I bet. And anyway, so today we got extra bread. It's a swirl kind of bread with the cinnamon, and do they love that? And also somehow I got some crawlers. So we got nice stuff. But we'll be seeing him tomorrow. So I'll talk to you soon. Here comes Judy.
Different. It was only $19.
Really? A hoodie for only $19?
A hoodie, yeah, and it said one left.
Who's it through?
Columbia.
Ooh.
I like their stuff.
Does it have a zipper?
No.
No.
It's got a hood and no pockets, but it's
What color?
It's like hibiscus, kind of an off red.
Really?
Yeah. So it said one left, $19.98. I'm like, okay. So I went and
You snagged it?
put it in, and
Oh yeah?
and then I went into the website to see if I could look at it again.
Yeah.
And it was gone because I bought the last one, and they went up to $55 each.
Wow.
That was right, quite a catch.
I would say so.
That hoodie I liked was almost like $50.
Hibiscus sounds like it's orange or red.
So,
Kind of between those.
kind of in between, yeah.
Wow. When's it coming?
Within a week. I think they ship it tomorrow.
Oh yeah? Is the shipping included or extra?
Shipping's free because I'm a member.
Oh.
The only, if you ship it back, they charge you $6 if you ship it back, but it's only $19. I wouldn't ship it back because
You're a good shopper. Because you know why? Because you wait
I wait.
and then she watches, and all of a sudden look down. It's
And I didn't see that one at all, and all of a sudden there it was. And they had one that was more orangey, but they didn't have it in an extra large, which I needed. So
Oh, yeah,
it said
yeah.
one left, and they meant it.
Wow.
I've had that where they said that, and then they don't have it for some reason.
I can't wait till it comes. It'll be so nice.
Yeah.
All right,
So
we're
it's only $19.98 versus $50.
1998 versus.
It's not a big hoodie like a warm one. It's not like that.
Oh,
it's more for
decorative.
to keep the sun off you. So it might go, you know where it might go?
On vacation.
To Greece.
Woo, woo. All right, we're out. Because about a week ago, the ambulance came for her, picked her up and took her out of here. And now she's, of course, back. And there's a lot more traffic going on. I don't quite understand. The draperies into the living room are closed. I suspect she has kind of like maybe a hospital bed set up in there. I don't know what her condition is, but it seems like she's pretty ill. So a lot of people come and go, and they got a swimming pool in the backyard there that's just so polluted and full of junk, and it's just disgusting. It'll never be able to be used again. It's so bad. It's all stained. And then the fence that surrounds the property, which is by law supposed to be safe so nobody accidentally, kids don't get in there and drown or what have you. The pool is halfway empty. It's just full of brown gunk. And I think a pair of ducks live in there, but now I don't see them lately. I think the hawks maybe come and scare them away. Colleen, that's her real name, and I keep calling her something else. Colleen. And she has sons that used to live here, and then a daughter-in-law too. The daughter-in-law is the only one who took good, decent care of the property. She'd be out there mowing the lawn and trimming the bushes and everything. And the other ones, they couldn't do anything. They put this, look how they did the roof on this thing. They did the house, which leaks, because they saw them go back and have to rework it. And then this little breezeway area, that's terrible. I mean, they really had to pull boards and stuff out of there. There was such a leaky roof. They had put new shingles on, but somehow it just was they actually pulling out rafters out of there. And then of course the big garage is, they never updated these shingles. They're still, from before. So you gotta go figure. And then if I had more time, I'd show you the swimming pool. So well, we're outside now. It's about 75 degrees. It's so beautiful. And we're sitting here by the porch. And there, of course, is my car. Seems better days, but it's still okay. Got about 85,000 on her. She's 25 years old. Her name is Agatha. To be accurate, it's Agatha Bluchalaki, which is a strange name. I'm not sure how he came up with it. Something to do with when we were visiting Sicily. We were in Sheffield, and we saw a little old lady. She was leaning out of she looked like a little wash lady or something, and she was doing her wash, so that's accurate. And she was leaning over a wrought iron balcony, and you can see her up there. And I don't know, maybe there was a sign that says a Bluchalaki, or maybe Judy just said, you know who she looks like? She looks like Agatha Bluchalaki, whoever that is. There is such a person, in Wisconsin. And I didn't really intend to name the car after her, but rather this character from Sheffield. So anyway, that's the name of the car. She's served us very well. We keep good maintenance all the time, There's no car payments, so every once a year there's maybe a couple $100 repair bill, This year we had the timing belt replaced, so that was a considerable expense, but things cost something. Overall, my God, having the car paid off, only having to insure it for the minimums, which my insurance is like $125 for 6 months. There's some people are paying $800 for every month. So it's a bargain that way. We hardly drive, so I might use as much as $100 a month in gas at the most. So I don't know. We got the cost of driving down to less than 25 cents a mile, so we beat that and tell me about it. And it's a comfortable car, plus it tows the boat. What could be better? All right, I'm out. Feel slow, no rush. And that's the boat. Now you'll notice that there's a couple of the covers have been taken off. They had a white one on there that said Crestliner across the top. It was made out of very slick plastic. So whenever the snow would fall on the boat, it'd slide right off, which is nice. It hardly snowed this year, so we're pretty pleased about that. And she's just about ready to go. Last year we put new gear lube in the motor. We also lubed up all the lube points. There's little oil points, grease points on the motor. There's several spots that you have to put grease on so it keeps it from getting all rusted. And of course the hubcaps. My neighbor had gotten a power grease gun for his Christmas. And he'd come over here and he helped me with a couple things. It was really nice of him. Anyway, so that's the boat. She's about ready to go. I want to get that last cover off and make sure there's nothing in there, because sometimes the animals get in there and they tear things up. But I think I'm going to be okay this year. But it does need a good scrub down, both inside and out. I'd love to take it to a car wash where they let you have a pressure washer. They got one like that up in West Bend. And I get inside, it used to, and just blow it out, and tip the boat real tall and just blow it out. And they would come up like brand new, shiny, clean. So it's a nice way to do it. This way I'm probably going to just get in it with a squirt bottle and a scrub brush and a bucket and some water and just work one area to the other. And that's what I'll probably do this year. So, gotta get to it. And then we're ready to go. May 7th. Today's April 11. May 7 is usually the magic day for opening the season for game fishing season opens. And I sure would like to be out by that time. In fact, we might even be able to get out once or twice before that. We'll see how things go. I still haven't paid for my storage fee or any docking fees, launch fees. So we still got to work on that. Although I did pay for the insurance on the boat and also the registration. So we got about half the bills paid, and a couple $100 more, and then we'll be all ready to go. Cost of boating is really prohibitive, especially if you're on a fixed income. I bought this boat 11 years ago. We've been doing our own maintenance. We had her in once. It was $500 for the motor one time, and I hope it brings it up to date. And also I had some work done on the trailer as well. It was $300. So everything is very expensive when you outsource the work. And that seems like where I'm at this stage. But you can still do all the scrub downs and so forth. Thing is, a lot of guys, they have the boat, they have it winterized and then brought out, stored in a facility, and then they have it brought out. And this costs upwards to $1,000 to have the boat stored and liveried out. And they do a little spring tune-up to the motor. $1,000. And then you gotta, of course, pay for your dock fee if you're gonna go on a dock. It's a couple thousand. Me, I just trailer it in and out. And I put the boat at a farm that's about a mile away from where I launch, and I leave it there. But I do have to haul it in and out of the water, which is kind of a pain. But it's only a couple $100 compared to thousands. Quick gasoline and oil for it. We hardly run the motor, so I fill her up once in the season and maybe once more at the end of the season. So it takes 17 gallons. And I do that maybe once I can stretch it, which is, it's still $45. But it's not like some guys, they run a boat like crazy. They're skiing and they're dragging people and wake setting. And they'll use 100 gallons of gas in a weekend. And add that up, that's $400. And so we're real moderate to low on our usage here. About green, if it indeed has been charging. If not, it'll say red, it's still charging. So it was green. So somewhere along the way, it's been getting enough charge to charge up both that back battery, which is used for the ignition on the motor, and there's two batteries up in front by the bow. Those were used originally for trolling. Well, our neighborhood in the daytime, seems as a mid-afternoon, is pretty quiet. But if you listen, I'm going to try to point this microphone in that direction. We're pointing it west. That street goes west in front of us. It's Vienna, east-west, due west. Now it runs, we're at 101st Street here. about 110th Street is where Highway 100 is, really. And then there's a park, which is open land. And then about 115th Street is where the freeway goes. The freeway's going north and south across Capitol Drive. And Vienna disappears. But anyway, if you listen carefully, you can hear the rumble of the trucks. Now, they've been repairing this road. Gosh, it must be about 8 years now. And I don't know what's taking them so long. They're very confused as to what they're doing on top of it. Anyway, I think all these construction noise and uneven road makes these trucks make these big sounds. Or it's just noisy. Night. At night, Judy says she can hear the race cars, hot rodders. They zoom up and down Highway 100. They've been doing that for 20 years. They got all kinds of signs up at every possible junction, no U-turn, because they don't want what they call cruising going on. And I don't know how much that helps. These guys, they know what they're doing as far as how to avoid shit like that. And they just put down out there and then zoom them along. And now they've even gone to other roads. There's just a lot of maniacs out. The death count is way up this year. All these accidents.
She said, yeah, I'm glad it's getting nice out. And she said, oh, Tom said he was going to go all for it or something. I said, well, you're going to have a bag of carbohydrates for your family.
Yeah.
I love those little pink flowers. I wish that whole lawn was that.
Yeah.
And no grass, just those.
They look